Thanks for tuning in to Why Heart Sewing, Crafts and Garden. In this video, I show you before and after my fence and a little tour of my garden and how squirrels are loving this garden. And here you see there's little cracks and here's my fabric fence. It's still hanging on nicely, but the fence, it really needs some work. So keep watching. Okay, this is how it looks now. And I'm sorry that it's so bright outside. Right here, I don't have anything growing right now, but eventually I'll put something in there. These are my beans. The birds and stuff were picking them so bad and it was just drying out, but it really came back. It's getting healthier. So I put a kind of a netting around it. And this is a Japanese cucumber. And this was a lemon. Can you see that right there? I'm gonna have to get that. The squirrels, they took out almost all my watermelon. So I put this right here, a little screen, carpet screen, and some netting. If you see, there they go right there, but so I got one squash that is growing. All my plants just suffered. I had a squirrel eat the leaves. Look at them. The leaves are just gone. My watermelon was infested with ants. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Over here, I had to put a netting and a netting around here. The squirrels took out some of my leaves over here. If you can look at it, it's a little lopsided. It's just gone. So this tomato plant is doing pretty good. Really good tomatoes. And same here. They took out my leaves. They took out the leaves. And if you look, my leaves, we had a fire here, and the little smoke was all over the leaves, and they're starting to come back It was pretty bad, but I'm gonna try to fix it up better. So this is how it's looking so far. This bed right here I haven't fixed up yet. If you can see it, let me get off in the corner so you can see it a little better. So we're gonna get a new fence. So after we get a new fence, because this is so close to the fence right now, I didn't want the people who work on the fence, I didn't want them, because I can move these bricks out the way. I just didn't want them to be in their way when they fix the fence. So when they're finished with the fence, then I'm going to finish this bed up. But this is how my scarecrow look over here on this way. So and on this ground I'm going to put some kind of gravel, because I purposely stopped watering this side because I wanted it to be a walkway. And if you look, I got a lot of wood pallets, and I heard that the wood pallets is not good in a garden because that's how rodents and mice can hide. So even though I like them like this, if you can see, even though I like the wood pallets, it's not good to have. It's not good to have. So right here I have a bird feeder. This one squirrel loved it. He would not move when I was in the garden. He just stayed here. But I don't quite know what to do. People say don't feed the birds, don't give them water. Other YouTube channels say feed the birds so they can stay off your garden. When I first got out here, I was feeding them, and when I stopped feeding the birds and giving them water, all of the damage happened. All of the damage. Just totally destroyed my garden. So after I get the new fence in, then I'm gonna do a lot more. So stay tuned, and I'll let you see how the new fence is. If you can see, it's pretty much gone. It's gone. It's gone. So if you want to see the new and improved garden, just keep watching. And I know I keep showing my little scarecrow, this little mask, Halloween mask, but I really am proud of it. I'm going to fix it up good. This is what the fence looked like before my tarp. It's just a real small fence. Okay, this is them working on the fence. It's down. Okay, this is how it's looking so far. It's really a good job. It's going to be raised just a little bit higher. So that's how it's looking. If y'all can see it, so we got concrete dried up. Y'all can see it. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to do this big. I'm going to put it down. Look at the fence. It's about to be almost done. So stay tuned. It's almost done. Okay, this is how the new fence looked. They built it a little bit taller than what I had. But eventually I'm going to start building on top of it. I started putting our shade cloth or the little fabric fence. I started putting that back up, but eventually I will take it down so it will so I will have a better and taller fence. I'm thinking about chicken wire or lattice caps and lattice to go on top of the fence, like an extension. But for now, this is really good, and I'm going to just kind of hang the rest up, and I'll show you after I do it. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Thank you. Okay, you can see what the fires are doing to the garden. If you can kind of see, it has all this little white dust on them, on the flowers. all over, if you can see them. Even on the strawberries. And my tomato plant is just really, I don't know if it's getting blight, diseased on them or what, but I'm going to treat that with some fungal or some peroxide. We'll see how that do. But there's like just dust all over, even on my, or should I say ash, on my peppers and my poor tomatoes here on top of my greenhouse. You can see it's just really, really dusty film, whatever it is called, on my car. The windows. It's just ash everywhere. Just ash. And look and see what the damage. If you can see, the sky is really dusty. The sun is out, but the sun is blocked by all the dust. Okay. If you can see these, it's still a little dusty. Still a lot dusty. This, it was so beautiful. I think that some worm or something got into it, or it's just a bad tree right now. And I don't even know if I can say the fire got to it. Same with this. I think the heat was one. It didn't matter how much I watered it, it just burnt up. My zucchini plant, it's not doing well either. And I don't know. Everything just got really out of hand, out of control, except for the marigolds. Look at them. They're just blooming. They don't care. They like the heat and the fires. My peppers, everything just really, dang, sorry. Everything just really burnt up. I got some new leaves down here that's beautiful on my watermelon. So I'm just gonna start cutting everything. My eggplant, they're doing okay. I have to fight insects. This one was doing okay. Again, I think the ash kind of ruined this little tomato plant, because now off in there it's getting yellow. Again, I'm gonna treat that with peroxide to clean off the leaves. My little plant down here, it's doing pretty good, but I had some problems. The tomato plant over here, that's doing pretty good. It's growing. This tomato plant I thought was totally dead, and it's growing pretty good. This one is growing pretty good too. I don't know if it's because it's under this tree and the tree is stopping some of that ash. So I think that's what's going on here, because it doesn't look real bad. But yeah, all the ones that looks like wasn't covered are doing pretty bad. So I don't know, but I'm gonna get to cutting and try to make it better. And as you can see, we had 6 watermelons in this, and the birds just demolished all of them. Every one of them. I got one left up under this little tarp, if you can kind of see through the tarp. One left. It's in there somewhere. I got one left. But everything else, I'm just about to cut off. I'm just gonna cut all these bad leaves. And hopefully, okay, I've been fighting squirrels from eating up all my watermelon. These squirrels are so bold. I hope you can see them. They just will not move. Are they still over there? Yeah. They won't move. And I've been spraying this repel all. And it's supposed to repel all this stuff. But they are so bold. They do not want to move. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Did they go? Oh shoot, they up there. Here, go spray the tree a little bit more. No, not over here. The tree. They're up there. It's just a really bad angle because there's so much sun right here. But go spray on the ground. Just lean over here and just spray. Spray on the ground. Because I know they can smell it. Maybe I gotta get that other stuff again.
Which one? The one that was in the bottom?
Yeah. I'm trying to get a good angle to where you can see it.
That's what you want?
No. Just keep spraying that repel off. Around here. I'm tripping. See him? That's a squirrel. And we've been spraying repel off. Him and his little friend. Yep. He just standing there, and then his friend is somewhere on the other side up in here. But he's just staying there. Just standing there. Won't move.